Okay, so what is life without seeing your favorite movie? Or smelling freshly baked chocolate chip cookies, hearing your favorite song, or tasting your favorite food. Without smelling, hearing, tasting, or seeing, life wouldn't be the same. The special senses lets the human body experience life in such a way that no other body systems can. Now, we'll be introducing our body systems one by one, starting with the eyes and ending with the ears. So, sight. The ability to see. What's the use of it? Unlike the other body system, which has a clear role in keeping us alive, what does sight do? Well, sight is an evolutionary trait that's helped our ancestors survive. And this is proof enough that it helps us survive as well. Without it, life will be quite difficult because the ability to see helps us, warns us of visible danger. It helps us avoid danger because how else would you stay in homeostasis if you're dead? But moving on to the next question. How does it work? How do you see? Well, sight works through light entering the pupil, which is the opening of the eye, and the image is then reflected upside down on the retina, or the back of the eye. And there is where the photoreceptors are, the cones and rods, which helps us to see in the light and dark respectively.
The nose. Smell. Chocolate chip cookies to perfume to flowers. What would life be without it? Depressing, dangerous. Imagine if your house was on fire and you were unable to smell it. Imagine if your mom made your favorite childhood dish and you could hardly taste it. Smell helps us detect dangers such as fires and bad food. Molecules from whatever we are smelling enter the nasal passage and activate chemoreceptors. The chemoreceptors then send the impulses to the brain where the smell is perceived.
Taste. Is this sense really as important as the others? Most people don't realize how important this sense really is. Because imagine how dull eating food be without it. Most humans would see it more as a chore than pleasure. That's why there's the sense of taste, which will help you just know the flavors of each food that you taste. The taste buds are located in different parts of the tongue, which if food has the flavor of bitter, sweet, sour, or salty. These taste buds are what distinguish that and send impulses to the brain to remember these flavors. And this sense of taste also triggers the salivary glands, which will help your mouth break down molecules such as glucose and prepare your stomach for it.
Can you imagine not being able to hear your favorite song or hearing yourself say the words "I love you"? First, sound goes through the external auditory canal, and then after going through the external auditory canal, it hits the tympanic membrane. From the tympanic membrane, sound hits the three little bones in the inner ear, which is the incus malleus and the stapes. From the little bones, then it goes into the cochlea. After the cochlea, the sound goes to the cochlear nerve, and from the cochlear nerve, the sound is transferred into the brain and processed, and then the brain tells the human body what the person is hearing. Hearing helps us determine dangerous sounds and being able to talk without sign language.
Our balance is important for us because it helps us walk, run, and move without falling. Our balance is important for our ability to help improve ourselves through our daily tasks. Balance is controlled through the signals through the brain from our eyes and the inner ear. Balance is controlled through the signals to the brain from the eyes. The sensory systems such as skin, muscle, and joints. The system is known as the vestibular system. In the inner ear lies three semicircular canals that contain fluid in the lymph, which each of these canals lie opposite of each other. Each of them contain hair cells that are activated each time the head moves. So if tilting sideways, up and down, to one side to the other.
So synesthesia, it's not disease or distorted. It's not disease or distorted. It's a condition caused by actual connections in the brain. And it's not necessarily a bad thing because it can improve your memorization skill by linking an item, object, or word with one of your senses. For instance, color or smell. Okay, so because of this, synesthetes can hear color and see smell because the parts of the brain associated with these are linked with the actual connections.
Back to earlier, what would life be without smell? When you have a cold, how do you feel? You can hardly smell, you can't taste anything. It's horrible. This is what people suffering from anosmia undergo every single day. Anosmia is the loss of smell. The disease sounds simple, but has much more profound effects than you realize. 1, smell helps us detect dangers, such as a fire. Imagine if you couldn't smell smoke and you were stuck in your burning home. 2nd, smell helps with taste. So people who suffer from anosmia can hardly taste. They become tired of eating. This can lead to malnutrition and eating disorders. Depending on the cause, the disease is treatable. For example, a mass blocking the nasal passage can be removed. However, if the disease is caused by the olfactory nerve, then the disease is permanent.
There's one simple question. Do you remember your favorite food as a kid? Of course you do. This is thanks to your sense of taste. Imagine not being able to taste that food ever again. There is a disorder that causes this, and it's called agousia. It happens when your taste buds stop functioning, and you will never be able to taste food like you once remembered.
Deafness is a disorder for the special sense of hearing. Deafness is the partial or total loss of hearing. People can become deaf from conductive deafness, nerve deafness, age, and pre-birth deafness. If treatment is possible, patients can be given cochlear implants and/or hearing aids. Hearing aids amplify sound, and cochlear implants replace damaged nerves inside the inner ear to help the person hear.
These are the main organs of our bodies. Now we're moving on to some diseases that affect them. Balance is vital for our lives, but that's affected by Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is a neurodegenerative disease and/or self-death, which eventually will affect every part of the brain's function to work properly in our daily lives.
So, the receptors located in the different organs of the body system don't seem much themselves, but they help to aid in the functioning of those body systems and organs. Thank you for taking your time to listen to this conversation, and I hope to see you again next time with all your special senses.